Adam Silver on the Golic and Wingo radio show this morning. Still, it's interesting to get used to saying that. The Golic and Wingo show. Congratulations, boys. Bunch of topics, including the improvement of sound that viewers will hear on broadcast. I like this. He said that people sitting courtside, they can hear so much, right? The players talking to each other, the officials, and that he wants the league to do a better job of bringing people closer to the game. I thought that was interesting for viewers. He also touched on gambling again, though. Take a listen.
We should regulate it. We should legalize it. It's not, to me, an issue of whether I'm pro or con sports betting. We know now that it goes on largely underground. Hundreds of billions of dollars are bet every year just in the United States on sports betting.
I mean, look, not a new opinion. Yeah. He's been talking about this. He wrote an op-ed in the New York Times about it. But what are your thoughts on Silver being the loudest drumbeat on this of all the commissioners?
Look, whenever Adam talks about things like this that border on controversial, he always has an ideological principle behind it. He always has a philosophy that he can back up, and it holds up. Like, it's because he wants transparency. It's because he lived through Tim Donaghy. It's because he knows it happens, and why, instead of pretending it's not happening, let's just pull the curtain up and say, all right, this is our lives.
Bless his heart, he wants the money. All right? Like here's what gambling does. It increases engagement, right? Now your Hornets-Nets game on a Tuesday night, you've got people engaged, fans like it. Also, the NBA has an ownership stake in FanDuel.
Yeah.
That is still illegal in several states who define it as gambling.
Which it is gambling.
And it is for the most part, but it also, that's a potential sponsor. And now sponsors who want a piece of the gambling industry, now they come to the NBA. So this is a huge money play for the league.
Right, and I think that you're both right, and that means one more example of how the NBA has been smart. Just like, hey, we let our people share highlights online. We don't restrict those because we know it actually helps revenue to expose more people to the game and the popularity of the league. Gambling will help revenue and the popularity of the game and transparency.
But you know, to Ramona's point,
the NBA back up there.
You know, like, this is not the City College of New York in 1950, where the players don't have much incentive to cooperate in any subversive system, and that was always the concern, right? And those days are over.
I just think Adam is on the right side of history here. Like, he knows where this will end up, so let's get there faster and make a bunch of money.